channel. Today is the first of 2 parts on my fashion breakdown of Jared Leto. I felt the need to break this into 2 parts because Jared Leto is the most famous and well-known person I have covered in this series yet and has the longest running career. Because of that, there are way too many outfits to fit into one video. So with all that said, in the unlikely case that you don't know much about him, Jared Leto is an actor, singer, songwriter, and director. And of course, the frontman of 30 Seconds to Mars. I didn't really realize or know all that much about his acting career before this, but after doing some research, I realized that he has been in a ton of movies and TV shows, including Suicide Squad, Blade Runner 2049, Dallas Buyers Club, Girl Interrupted, Fight Club, and the list goes on and on and on. As well, something that's really interesting about him is that he's considered to be a method actor. Someone who stays completely in character around the clock when working on a film, even to the point of negatively affecting his personal life or health. He's also an activist, speaking out on issues such as the environment, LGBT and animal rights, and is a supporter of many children's charities along with a few other philanthropic pursuits. I also have seen some talk around the internet that he may have started a cult. So let's leave that bit for the end and we'll just touch on it really briefly because I am really curious what is going on there. The first thing that I always like to discuss in these videos is the artist's involvement in the fashion world. When it comes to Jared Leto, however, there's really only one word that needs to be said, and that is Gucci. He is a super fan of the brand and has a personal relationship with the designer Alessandro Michele. Jared Leto is very often seen wearing Gucci, whether it be on red carpets, his everyday looks, or front row at actual Gucci fashion shows, which he oftentimes attends. He has also been the star of several Gucci campaigns, most recently one for Gucci Guilty Fragrance and short film alongside Lana Del Rey. Jared Leto is even rumored to be taking on a role in Ridley Scott's upcoming movie Gucci about the murder of Maurizio Gucci, the grandson of the label's founder Guccio. And in fact, speaking of Gucci, just this past month they have been releasing their newest collection through a series of 7 short films titled Overture of Something That Never Ended, and Jared Leto has actually been doing live streams on the brand's Instagram account to discuss these short films. So clearly, this love affair shows that Gucci is the brand that speaks to and connects with Jared Leto the most. Next up is the music video analysis portion of this video. I usually like to examine music videos because I feel as though they give you a really good idea of how a certain artist wants to portray themselves at that period in time. Obviously, most bands and artists only film a handful of music videos each year, and so you can imagine that everybody involved wants to look their best. But unlike what we normally do in this series, the music video portion of this video is actually going to be quite small. That is because Jared Leto has done so much outside of 30 Seconds to Mars that music videos are really only a very small representation of his personal style throughout the years. So instead of what we normally do on this channel, we'll just touch on 4 to 5 music videos really quickly, and then we'll move on to all of the other outfits that I've selected. Capricorn, a brand new name from 2002, is 30 Seconds to Mars' first ever music video. So I of course had to talk about this one. Here he is really clean shaven and he has that sort of emo swoop going on with his hair. He's wearing all white, he's got on a long sleeve top and then some baggy white pants. Very reminiscent still of what was happening in the 90s. The shirt is kind of dusty / dirty, which makes sense for the theme of the music video, and then he also has on some sort of red cuffs or bracelets around his wrists and some fingerless gloves. I also noticed that on his left arm he has sort of like, I guess, the old logo for 30 Seconds to Mars, which is really interesting because this is their first ever music video, and that takes a lot of advanced planning to be able to have a shirt already with your band's logo embroidered on it for the first ever music video, so kudos to him for that. All in all, there's really not all that much to say about this outfit. It's an early 2000s look, and he doesn't look bad. The next video that we'll take a look at is From Yesterday from 2006. Now, if you didn't know, From Yesterday is really interesting because it's not just a music video, it's also a full-length 13-minute short film that was filmed in China's Forbidden City. The first scene of this video where the band walks out I thought was great. I immediately noticed that he has a little bit of red in his hair and some eyeliner on. He's got on a dress shirt, a vest, and then I believe some sort of turtleneck underneath the dress shirt, as well as some really slim fit jeans and again, fingerless gloves. He honestly looks really sharp in this outfit, and the turtleneck under the dress shirt is very emo chic. The only small problem with this outfit is the shoes. Black shoes with very obvious white laces and white on the sides. At first I thought that they were Adidas Gazelles, but I couldn't exactly tell. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below exactly what shoes these are, but definitely a dress shoe or a boot would have been better with this all black outfit. And the last little note that I have about this is in the scenes where they're actually playing their instruments, his red guitar strap on top of this all black outfit is really nice. The next video is for Kings and Queens from 2009. And now in this video, he's wearing what is just a straight up good outfit. He's got his hair cut quite short for him in this video, something that he ends up not keeping, luckily, because I think he looks really good with the long hair as well. He's wearing just a really nice, classic, sort of short-ish cropped moto jacket, as well as a long white shirt underneath, and what I think is just some black skinny jeans. Don't get me wrong, this isn't overly exciting, but it's absolutely a great outfit and I would recommend it to any of you guys. Moving on and taking quite a leap in time now, the last music video that we're going to discuss is for Rescue Me from 2018. He's wearing a very interesting floral, flowy cream top here. I think it's really nice how low cut that top is in the front, whether it's actually sort of constructed that way or he's just left it unbuttoned, but it looks really great. And then he's actually thoughtfully placed a really nice gold necklace right into that opening, like the exact right length and everything for how he has that shirt open. And then he's also got his cuffs undone in some sort of like, I don't know if it's a scarf or if it's supposed to be like a necktie from that same shirt because it is the same fabric, but he's got sort of this like flowy, messy, chic, undone look happening here. Really interesting piece. All right, you guys, so that was the briefest little stopover to talk about 30 Seconds to Mars music videos. And now with all that said, we're gonna move on to some outfits. There were so many outfits to choose from. Obviously, Jared Leto has been on the scene in the public eye on red carpets, etc., basically since the 90s. So there was a lot to sift through here, but really what I've done is I've just picked out a bunch of outfits that I loved over the last like 20-25 years, and I'm just gonna show them to you and we'll discuss. We of course had to do at least one older look of his, and this one is it. This is from a TV show that he played in called My So-Called Life and would have been around 1994-ish. I love this plaid shirt, how it's sort of loose fitting with the sort of just basic undershirt, white rib tank top underneath. Then of course it's tucked into some light wash jeans with a black belt, and he's got on a couple of necklaces that are just really working in this outfit for me. All in all, I think this is a really great look on him. You know, all these light colors are looking good with his complexion. You know, his hair is sort of that classic 90s haircut, which I love. I don't know, it's just a great look. Now the next outfit is his floral muumuu. I think this is such a fun and playful outfit and a really great one to leave off the first part of this video. He wore this look to the fall 2019 Gucci show in Milan. It really is quite the combo. It's kind of like normcore meets granny, meets Homer Simpson when he eats too much, gets too big, and has to wear a muumuu around. This muumuu, or I guess long tunic, you could call it, is paired with gray joggers, pink socks, purposefully dirty sneakers, and some sort of hood/scarf hybrid. Like I said at the beginning, I just find this to be a really fun and playful and obviously super unexpected outfit. And honestly, for me, it's not even that out there. Like if that tunic, that muumuu was just black, this would totally be like, probably to most of you guys, a reasonable look. I saw this outfit described in a Vogue article as wonderfully weird, and I feel like that is right on the money with this one. All right, you guys, so that is the first of many outfits that I really wanted to discuss of Jared Leto's outside of his music videos. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure you come back next week to see all the other amazing, outrageous, fun outfits that I have picked out to talk about. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.